Welcome. This is Joellen Larson from TrueHealingTouch.com, and today we're just going over the basic tapping points or EFT points. And this video is intended for my Ready for Love courses taught in various local colleges in Southern California, and or the Kick Your Cravings and Love Who You See in the Mirror course. And it's also open for any of you out there who just want to learn where to tap for EFT. So welcome whoever you are and wherever you are in your healing journey. Now, it's important that we all take responsibility for our own healing path and the outcomes of each treatment. So with that in mind, we're going to start with the setup statement. And the setup statement starts with tapping on the karate chop point. You can tap with a few fingers on the karate chop point, or you can use both hands tapping on each other. And you name the problem in the setup point. And you name one of the outcomes that we always want, which is adding a little more love and acceptance to the issue, which causes the pain of it to disappear. So we do the setup statement 3 times, and then we move on to the other points. So, even though, name your problem. It can be a painful memory, a painful feeling, or a belief that just doesn't serve you. It's disempowering. Even though this disempowering thing, I choose to love and accept myself deeply and completely. Even though this disempowering thought, feeling, memory, belief, I choose to love and accept myself and my feelings deeply and completely. Even though, name the problem, I choose to love and accept myself and forgive myself for any part I played in this and anybody else who played a part in this. And I choose to love and accept myself deeply and completely. Now the next 3 points are on the orbital ridge. That's this bony ridge around the eye. The first one is where the eyebrow comes into the nose. It's the end of the eyebrow. And 1 or 2 fingers right here, just tapping. And name the problem or name the feeling. Perhaps where it is in your body. Or if it's a memory, start at the beginning. The outside of the eye, right here. Stay on the bony ridge. Don't get out into the temple. Right on this bony ridge. And then directly underneath your pupil, right again on the bony ridge. Don't get down into the cheek. Stay right here. You're naming the problem. You're naming the feeling, perhaps where it's located in your body. And then the next point is underneath your nose, above your lip, right here. And I like to do it with the following point. Saves a little bit of time. So one point is above the mouth, and the next point is right below the lips, above your chin. I use 2 fingers and 2 fingers and tap. Again, naming the feeling or the thought or the memory. And the next point is a collarbone point. And many of you might already know it as being right underneath your clavicle on either side of your breastbone. An easy way to make sure you're hitting it is to use the flat of your hand. Now, the following point after that, many people don't use anymore because they find it a little embarrassing perhaps because it's right underneath a woman's breasts. But I think it's an important point. It's a liver point, and liver has to do in traditional Chinese medicine with anger, and it's an important thing to be dealing with. So I'm going to include the liver point right underneath a woman's breast, right in line with her nipples, tapping right there. So tapping the liver point. And then the following point is again one that many people don't include, but I think it's important. Underneath the armpit, right in alignment with the bra for a lady, and tap. Many practitioners in the US no longer use the finger points, but I find that it's more helpful to at least include the arm in it, give some acknowledgement to all of those meridians. So I want to include that, and I'll just do it by adding in the wrist point. You can use one hand, two hands, or I like to just use both wrists. And another point that was not included in my original training is the top of the head point. So there you have it. Those are the EFT points, and good luck this week on your homework if you're in my classes. And if you're interested in my classes, please check down below because I will post where they're happening. And you can also check out my website and see if you could use some True Healing touch. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.